just wanted to give you an update on my living situation. I found out why my landlord wasn't fixing anything in my apartment. She fixed one thing, two things kind of, one thing. But as far as the defective plumbing and the leaks and the mold that were as a result of the leaks and like a broken refrigerator and stuff like that, after contacting code enforcement and they would come out, I was just wondering why they would make excuses for my landlord. I was wondering why they weren't citing her. And I found out from the record department at LA City Code Enforcement and or building and safety that they received a large amount of money from the owners of this building in 2019 so that the owners of this building wouldn't have to repair anything if they didn't want to. There's no oversight here. There's absolutely no oversight. Code enforcement will come out, but they'll go through the motions, but they don't cite the owners. There's nothing on record of any of my complaints. I have paperwork, I have video of them here, but when you call the city, they don't have anything on file, any complaints or anything. There's nothing since 2019, since they paid that large amount of money to the city so that they don't have to make repairs if they don't want to. I also found out that the cameras in the hallways in this building, they're not even linked with a security company. So if someone gets murdered, if I'm getting stalked, or they're bringing men from Scientology up to my unit, or people that don't live in my unit, they're bringing them into my unit, they're breaking in to vandalize my stuff, steal my stuff, to drug my stuff. Like my cat's formula, the powder, I came home and fed them and they were sleeping all day, and I look at the formula, there was like white chunks in there, and these monsters, when they break into your apartment or vandalize your apartment, break into your apartment, vandalize your stuff, or vandalize your car and get maintenance to help them have more access. They use maintenance because maintenance has access to my living situation, which means they have access to continue to abuse and stalk and attempt to terrorize me, vandalize my things. I had to change the formula. I had to call the organization, let them know what was going on, and let them know I had to go buy some formula. So the cops they make excuses to do police reports. But anyways, long story short, the reason my landlord was refusing to do repairs, the reason she hasn't done repairs, the reason she's insisted that she received COVID money, and the reason she's giving me rent increases is because she can. This building has no oversight, whether it's their security cameras, whether it's the police enforcing crimes. The police will just make excuses not to do police reports. But as soon as you tell them you have video of this and that and this and that, or you have people admitting that, yeah, they've been stalking me in and out of this building and I'm getting abused, they want access to the evidence, because like in the past when I've had evidence of being assaulted on video, the cops just get the video and they ignore me. They never talk to you again. Or if there's an assault, they'll deny there's evidence. They'll pretend it never happened. And then when you say I got the evidence, they never talk to you. They never talk to you again. So anyways, with the code enforcement, it turns out that, hey, there's no oversight here. I happen to live in one of the most communistic, uncivilized, lawless building. I can't wait to get out. And on top of it, my landlord, the piece of shit, corrupt piece of trash, try to give me a bad mark on my credit report in December, when she knew very well that I'm getting ripped off, I'm getting frauded, I'm getting harassed, I'm being retaliated against. So there's people like me whose their rights, whether it's their tenant rights, there's human rights, civil rights, you know, and then you have Scientology in connection with my landlord, in connection with people in my building, my maintenance guy. He admitted it on camera. I have people in this building admitting that they're aware that fair game is being waged on me, and that there's organized stalking that starts in my building and goes out into the city wherever I go. And the cops don't do shit. They make excuses not to do police reports. And you know, it's like, well, if I do a claim against the city, and then I file a lawsuit against the city, do I even have a chance? But I'm going to find out about that, because that's exactly what I intend to do. And you know, so I have no rights as a tenant. And code enforcement has allowed this to take place, my building not having to be responsible for any repairs neglected, for any inhabability issues, for any defective plumbing. Again, I haven't had hot water in my tub and shower since I moved in. They duped me with a defective unit. My landlord refused to move me into another unit, yet she moves everyone else who's a Scientologist left and right, especially if they're stalking me, or I call them out on it and I'm recording them stalking me. She will move them into another unit to kind of help them evade their crimes. This is, I mean, and so, you know, when people don't realize how bad of a situation organized crime is, and then Scientology partners with our government, with COINTELPRO, to hunt and stalk and abuse people, kill them, drug them, kidnap them, do laboratory, insane, quack experiments on them, like lobotomies and stuff. I mean, Miscavige's wife admitted, I don't know if he was married more than once, but one of his wives admitted that she was sick of the experiments. It was disgusting and gross, and she didn't even want to talk about it, and she regretted it. You have a bus driver, I posted, talking about people who openly talk about fair game being waged on people, busloads of people being practically kidnapped. They don't want these people to escape. And I've seen people being, how can I say, escorted through the train system, the underground train system here. One of them didn't even look human, and he had this thing, like something done to his head, and he wasn't even normal, and he was with like only Scientology people. I mean, and the bus driver I recorded said, yeah, they don't want these people to escape. These people violate civil and human rights 24/7. Nobody believes me, and Donald Trump supports these people. Hi, baby. So that he's such a fraud, you know, and then, you know, if Donald Trump gets pissed at you for you calling him out, he'll, you know, be happy when they come in and like break your window in your car or do something to you. That's the kind of piece of shit Donald Trump is. Anyways, I just wanted to give an update on my living situation and how corruption in California has completely affected my life on different levels, from many different directions, and it's overwhelming. My life is like a movie. There's so many movies. It's like Stephen King situations left and right. I've experienced living in the house of horrors, this house, the Whitley house, since 2018. It's a real life horror movie. And this is the same corruption, evil corruption, that has a hold in the music industry on Britney Spears. So I could completely relate to what she's going through. Anyways, guys, yeah, code enforcement takes bribes of Los Angeles. And this building I live in, if they don't want to fix your shit, they don't have to. There's no oversight here with repairs. And if you have defective plumbing or whatever the case may be, faulty windows, faulty locks, leaks, and there's no oversight with their cameras in the hallway. It's not connected with ADT, no security company. They can erase any of their crimes at a moment's notice. So I can't wait to get out. Wish me luck, everybody. Happy Sunday. And I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Bye, everyone. Be good to each other.